And welcome to day 14 of the 24 drunken days of December. So I try to light up my Christmas tree here. It's there we go. Poor sappy looking Christmas tree that's been around for almost 10 years. As you see, for the 14th day, we got a shot glass. We have a regular glass with nothing in it right now. What does that mean? Well, we know that means that the Moonshine calendar is coming out again. So, we're going to look at the 5th one here. I must admit, the first 4 days have been interesting. Very sweet, very sort of syrupy. But I don't think what I'm going to do next is really going to complement what's coming up here. Why am I doing this, you ask? Well, you know what? Because I'm not doing this out of normal stuff. I'm actually doing this where basically it's just me doing whatever I want. And sometimes I suffer for it and sometimes I don't. And this one, might actually work with the drink I've got. Oh my god. Okay. We have got. This thing's looking really weird, but this is the from 20%. It's got 20% alcohol in it. It is the coconut moonshine. Scan for cocktail recipes. So we have got alcohol, water, sugar, coconut extract, coconut, and salt. Coconut moonshine, folks. Okay. I'm not going to lie, I have no idea this is going to be next. But what I'm going to be mixing it with, let me put it this way. I am now very intrigued on what this is going to be. And there's obviously some sort of real coconut in here. Because at the very top, it is pretty much, there's a sugary ring at the top. So let me just give this a quick shake here. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. Okay. But once again, we've got something very syrupy because the bubbles that are rising, they're rising very slowly in it. So, as you see here, it looks very syrupy. I'm just gonna do this because I really, oh, you can actually smell the alcohol. All right. Okay, sniff test. I'm getting a plasticky smell. You get that grain alcohol, but I'm also getting sort of like a plasticky. I'm not quite sure. That doesn't smell right. Well, we're gonna take a sip of this and then I'm gonna show you what I'm mixing this with. All right, cheers. You get more alcohol off this one. And that coconut, yeah, it's got that plasticky taste to it. Not bad, but it's making me really want to mix it now. All right, By itself, you know what? You get more of the moonshine. Okay, so I've got more of the alcohol burn going down my esophagus. That's better than what I've had in the first 4 days for the way of an alcohol astringency. So that being said, that is a very good start. The coconut is not quite tasting like a coconut per se because of the alcohol. But we're gonna find out if this mixes. Where is it? There it is. You know what? I'm gonna hold off on this one. Got something better. I was gonna mix it with Dr. Pepper. However, bear with me. This might actually be better. I found this at Trust Convenience, and we got till February 2026 to drink this. This is Rubicon Sparkling Mango, made with real fruit juice. I think this actually might be a very good combination. We're gonna give it a shot. Yeah, it does have that. Okay. So I'm going to try and taste it by itself. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've never had this before. Yeah. Yeah, okay. This is delicious. Sparkling mango juice soft drink with sugar and sweetener. Ah, crap. Carbonated water, mango puree, only 5%. Sugar, acid, malic acid, flavorings, stabilizers, gelatin gum, pectin, color, beta carotene, sweetener, sucralose. Well, at least it's not aspartame. Preservative, sodium benzoate. And this comes out of the UK? No. Alright. Store in a cool, dry place. Well, I put it in my fridge. Well, you know what? This isn't half bad. That right there is really good. Yeah, like I said, I got this from Trust Convenience. It's a store that has these specialty drinks and everything, and I had the surprise box, and this was in the surprise box. You know what? 8.5 for that. But now we move over to here, where we got the coconut moonshine and that mixed in together. I just get mango off there. Well, let's see. Cheers. Huh. That mango takes over everything. Small hint of the coconut in there. Zero alcohol. That would mess you up on a Friday night. That's actually a really good drink and very dangerous. Coconut moonshine is gone from there. There is a small, like I said, small coconut to give it more of a tropical flavor. But wow, if I poured more of this into there, I probably would have lost that coconut completely. That's why I only poured half the can in there. But that is a dangerous drink, and I probably could get down with that. And a 20% in there, oh boy. I'd be in very much trouble, because if I had a few of those, I would be saying goodnight, Gracie. So, you know what? My overall score of all this is an 8.5 so far. That drink right there, you know what? the moonshine disappears from it. But it's still there. Yeah, very sweet though. This is a very sweet drink, and with this in there, it makes it really sweet. So I go down a little bit of a notch and go 7.5. It works. It's dangerous, and if you have a lot of them, sure, but be careful, because the sugar and stuff in there, man, it's overly sweet. Well, tell me, have you had this before? Have you had any of this before? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Again, from Crabby Goat, we have the coconut moonshine coming at 20% alcohol. By itself, it's pretty good. You do actually have the alcohol burn on there. With the sparkling mango, it makes it into an interesting drink and disappears quickly, which means your drink will disappear quickly, which means, holy crap, look out. Till next time, I am Dan, aka the Western Canadian Reviewer. We'll be back for day 15 and all the other days up to day 24 of the 24 Drunken Days of December. And if you have a few of those, you'll be enjoying the 24 Drunken Days of December. Till next time, cheers, stay frosty. We'll see you real soon. Thanks again for joining, and have yourselves a wonderful and safe and warm evening. Thanks again.